Steve, it was 4-4 here at Cheshunt after going ahead 4 times. It must be disappointing to come away with only a point.
Yep, give credit to Mel, Preston and Cheshunt. You know, they never knew when they were beaten. A bit like what we normally do. But to come away from home and score 4 goals, get pegged back every time, not good enough. I've been there for half hour, 40 minutes with them to tell them that if they want to be as successful as they want to be, doing what they done today and showing that performance today is nowhere near good enough. And I don't throw them under the bus, but I've told them in there I'm going to tell them exactly what I said in there to here. And a lot of people dropped their levels today, which was nowhere near what I expect. And as I said, you score 4 goals away from home, you expect to come home with 3 points. And they've let themselves down today. The supporters that have been here today, they've let them down. They've let the staff down because of their inability to do the basics right.
There was two goals for Cheshunt were down to penalties. Obviously conceded a penalty in the last game, so 3 penalties in 2 games. Yep. Is that a concern? Yeah,
because we're not defending properly. You know, we've conceded 12 goals in 4 games. Before that, we was conceding one. I think after 18 games, we conceded 21 goals. I said in the last 4 games, we've conceded 12. That ain't good enough. So that's almost 3 goals a game, which means you've got to score 4 to win the game of football. And you ain't always going to do that. And it proved it today. You know, there was loads of stuff out there today that I'm not happy about. And you've got to keep your levels and standards to a maximum to get anything out of football, or anything out of life, should I say. Because once you drop them, someone takes advantage. And they took advantage today.
There was a couple of injuries, or seemed to be injuries, or maybe tactical changes. TC and Denzel, are they any concern?
No, Denzel felt his groin after he scored. You know, he got in at the back post, which we asked him to do, and he scored. He felt his groin tweak, so he's been out so long. We didn't want to push that too much. That's his first start, by the way, for almost 3 months. TC, again, almost 3 months, his first start, so he ran out of legs, but done well. We tried to manage him in terms of getting forward and supporting the play rather than keep overlapping, but his legs just stiffened up, so we had to make changes. But no, there's no major concerns there, but we want to make sure we look after them so we don't deplete our squad.
Well, we dust ourselves down and we move on to a New Year's Day game away against Cheshunt. Obviously ties for Barry, yourself and Mark. Looking forward to that game?
Yeah, ties were there long ago. My focus is Cray Valley. And we've got a job to do, and that's to go there and win. We'll watch the analysis stuff, make sure we get it right, make sure the players follow the instructions, make sure the players try and get the 3 points. I'm harsh on them at the moment because how disappointed I am in what I saw today. But we haven't lost a game since the 28th of September. It was our last league game we lost, which was away at Hendon. So they've done ever so well. But as I said to him in there, if they want to try and be as good as they want to be, they have to come away to a team like Cheshunt, who give everything for their manager and their supporters, and you've got to match that. Not saying we didn't match it all over the pitch, what we didn't do. We didn't have the endeavour to do the ugly side of the game, which they do. And that's what hurt us today. You know, their defenders were kicking it sometimes 60 yards. We were kicking it 30, and it was coming straight back. So you've got to understand football's about different aspects of the game, and they done it better than us today. And like I say, if that game had gone another 5-10 minutes, they might well have nicked it. You know, we're thankful. Other thing, Max makes an unbelievable save for the penalty. The game ain't over, and we're all happy and cheering and celebrating with him. Straight away from the corner, they score. So that's not being switched on, and we weren't switched on a lot of occasions today, and we could have come out the wrong side of it. But as I say, we're still undefeated since the 28th of September. We're still in a good position in the league, but I want more, and I want these players to want more. And it seems at the minute, especially today, and a few games previous, that the management want it a bit more than the players in terms of the understanding of what's meant to be.
How do you rectify that? How do you get the players to understand your vision as a management team?
I've just spoken to them there. They know my vision as a manager. They know what I want and how I want to play. They know we like to get it wide. They know we want to get our wide players on the ball as much as possible because we're quick, exciting, and it proved it at Dulwich. I think there was 5-10 passes from one side of the pitch to the other, and Andre puts it in, and Coombsy makes the dart to the near post and scores. That ain't long ball. Even though we're tagged with that ain't long ball. But when you got to clear the ball, you got to clear the ball. There's no point in being cute, because what happens is you be cute, someone nicks it, and then you're defending your goal again. And that's what they've got to get the understanding from. When it has to go, it has to go. And when there's time to play, there's time to play. And hopefully they'll get it, because let's get it right, it's only the last 4 games that we've gone off it, but we still haven't lost. So we've taken 2 wins and 2 draws out of the last 4, which current form ain't good, but we're not losing games. And the fact of the matter is we've got to get back on it, get back to winning ways, get back to being ruthless in terms of our own defensive unit, from front to back. I ain't just blaming the back line. From front to back, set pieces, everything, we've got to start being more resilient and stop giving cheap, silly goals away. You know, the third goal, their third goal, it was a cross-field free kick that we had that we didn't deal with. They've intercepted it, gone through and scored. That's our own doing. I haven't seen them open us up today in terms of scoring a goal from it. They have opened us up, but they didn't score from it. We have to work hard to score goals against teams, and that's got to change. Otherwise, we'll find ourselves slipping down the league, and I'm only being honest like I always am.
Well, thank you for your time, Steve. It's late now, so we'll let you get home.
No, thank you, and I'd just like to wish everyone involved with Cray Valley, yourself, the volunteers, board members, supporters, staff, players, a happy new year, and we'll see you at Cheshunt.
Same to you.
Cheers, thanks.